What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vault. My name is Money, and yes, I actually won the Funko lottery for Emerald City Comic Con for the second year in a row. I guess Emerald City is just my Comic Con. I don't know. It's just kind of weird how both Emerald Cities I ended up winning, and it's just so exciting to be a lottery winner. And I'm still kind of coming down from the adrenaline rush that you go through when you're a lottery winner because it's so stressful. So I apologize if I'm talking a little quicker, if I'm mumbling over my words, but it's such an exciting experience, you know? So last year for Emerald City Comic Con, I was actually going to go out to the convention, and I actually won the Funko booth and the Fig Pin booth. Though it didn't end up coming to fruition, of course, because the actual physical convention was canceled, but they honored those who won the Funko lottery to be able to be the first people to purchase the items, which I thought was just a really awesome thing for them to do for the collectors who missed that opportunity. San Diego I lost, New York Comic Con I lost, and then this Emerald City, I ended up winning, which I couldn't believe. I thought that it would be kind of a long shot that I would be winning 2 Emerald Cities in a row, but sure enough, I ended up winning. I made this list here with all the different pops that I was going after for myself, for Danny, for a bunch of our friends. And I wasn't very vocal about winning the Funko lottery on social media because last year I was, and the messages that I got were just kind of overwhelming from people that, number one, I didn't even know. Number two, were people that didn't even follow me or like know me at all, but were just reaching out for the sake of, hey man, you won the lottery. Can you grab me what I need? I don't know, it just feels a little toxic to me. So I told myself that if I won this year, I was going to be super quiet about it. I wasn't going to post about it. I wasn't going to share anything about it. And I was just kind of going to reach out to a few select people and kind of like feel like what they were after, what they were interested in, and then message them after the fact to be like, oh, by the way, I won the Funko lottery and I got you what you wanted. I don't want to spoil everything that I got from this lottery because I am going to be doing a huge unboxing video sometime within the next couple of weeks once this box arrives. I did spend a lot of money on stuff, but also it was to help out a lot of awesome people in the community, so that was pretty cool. I did get a lot of the stuff that I was after, and I actually had a very smooth experience when it came to checking out with what I wanted. I was going down the list, just boom, 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 skip over that one, boom, 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 grabbing the things that I wanted for myself, that Danny wanted for her collection, and then the ones that I knew a bunch of my friends in the community were after as well. And I am excited to say that I actually grabbed literally every single thing that I was after, so I'm really excited about that. And I can't wait to share all these awesome exclusives with you guys. And the overall experience was pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, even, of course, the checking out part was super easy. I went directly from adding the items to my cart to the cart to having a confirmation email. There was no queue, there was no waiting, there was no load times or anything like that. It was a super easy experience. And even leading up to adding the items into my cart, I got an email at 1:15 because I'm in Eastern Standard Time. I got an email at 1:15 telling me that it was my turn to shop, and I panicked because I thought every clock around me was wrong. And you click on the link and you have a passcode, and then it brings up another page that says, here are the rules, here's what you can do, here's what you cannot do. Please do not enter before your allocated time slot. So I sat there on that page for a bit. I grabbed the password, and at 1:30 I hit enter, and then it immediately took me into the Funko website where all the exclusives were. There was no logging in with my email or anything like that, so it was just a super smooth process. And when you compare this to previous Comic-Cons, I mean, Funko stumbled a bit, but they really got their footwork now, and I think that they are really on top of these convention virtual con exclusives. The thing about it is that, like, everybody had to get adjusted to the way that COVID was going to impact their business. Whether you are working physically somewhere, whether you got moved online, or whatever your situation is, you had to make an adjustment to this new landscape that we're in. And Funko is not excluded from that, you know what I mean? So while I too was very frustrated during San Diego and New York Comic Con last year when the conventions were a nightmare, when the lottery systems weren't working, when the website was crashing, it was all frustrating and very annoying. But at the same time, we have to sympathize that this is a huge company that has to change the way that they do things almost instantly. So I think finally, after a full year of conventions and after 4 pretty big events, we've been able to really hone in on what Funko was doing right. And I think that Funko now can see, okay, so this is what we have to do. We got to split it up. We have to limit the amount of people in the lottery. And that is how we're going to be the most efficient at releasing exclusives. So I don't know about you guys who won the lottery, but this was a very smooth experience for me. Now, it's still too early for me to talk about what the open public thing is going to look like, because that's going to be a nightmare. For the lottery winners, there were only at a maximum 4,500 people at one time because they split 9,000 people up between 2 different time slots. So it's going to be interesting to see how the general public release goes when it's trying to handle the traffic of everybody else who did not win the lottery. And a lot of exclusives actually ended up selling out that I didn't expect them to. And I'm imagining that there will be a small, very small amount of stock of these items that will be available during the public day, but I don't imagine that those are going to last at all. Some surprising ones that sold out include the Pokemon, the Diamond Pokemon that everybody talked shit about for the entire Emerald City Comic Con run. Both sold out almost as one of the first 2 exclusives. So that's just crazy to me to see that the fan base is like, okay, this sucks, but you know what, we're going to sell it out nearly immediately. Of course, as anticipated, the Pirates and the Green Ogre were 2 of the first 2 to sell out as well. And I believe a majority of the sodas sold out with the exclusion of the Masters of the Universe ones, which should also be made available during the public day. And I was really surprised as to how easy it was to get exclusives. Like, when you're going into the lottery, you get this adrenaline rush. You're like, oh my god, what if what I want sells out? What if I'm not quick enough? What if the website crashes and I get stuck in a queue again? Because these are all things that we've dealt with in the past. So it's a frustrating experience just out the gate, thinking, oh god, I'm expecting the worst case scenario. And then you check out with what you want, and then you're like, oh my god, I actually secured what I was looking for. I'm very happy with it. I am extremely satisfied with the way that Funko ran this lottery system. At least in my time slot, things went well. I heard that there were some website crashing and blank pages during the first time slot. So if that happened to you, make sure you guys leave me a comment down below. If you guys did win the lottery, make sure you let me know down below in the comments what you were able to pick up. And if you still have not yet to get your Emerald City Comic Con exclusives because you're waiting for the shared retailer tomorrow, make sure you guys leave me a comment down below letting me know what you are after for this Emerald City Comic Con. I want to hear what you like, what you don't like. Let's have a full conversation down below in the comments. I love talking to you guys. And if you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing. It helps me make more content for you guys watching at home. And I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Emerald City Comic Con content here on the channel over the next few weeks. So make sure you scroll down below and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of that content and more. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to collect what you love, even when what you love is a random green ogre limited to like 1,500 pieces or so. And as always, guys, I will see you soon.